What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hope everyone's having a great evening, good day, good week so far. This is your boy Food Junkie coming at you on my little lunch break. I'm not gonna be long. I just want to come on here and be a little messy, be a little petty. Y'all know I told y'all I am petty, I am messy, but I choose to try to control that. But sometimes I just can't control that. Sometimes I just have to be who I am and do what I do and say what I want to say. And you know what I'm saying? Throw a rock and show my hands. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm throwing rocks and showing my hands, being messy and being petty. There's a lot of mess going on in these streets right now, you guys. Y'all know for the past couple of weeks, I really haven't been talking about the mess that's going on in these streets because I'm trying to stay away from it, trying to get away from all that nonsense and bullshit crap because it's not really worth it for me. That's not where my bread and butter is. That's not where my heart lies. But once in a while, something comes up that I must talk about because it actually involves me, or it's a relationship to me and for me and with me. Let's talk about PPP loans and EIDL loans. Y'all know where this is going. Y'all know where this is going. See, I don't know what y'all see. I get confused. I really do get confused because this is not anything new. Who was on the loans, who was put on the loans as employees was already talked about last year or earlier when they were first brought up months ago. So there's nothing new about that. But it's the same person. What's up, baby? How you doing? It's the same person that quote unquote popped me, right? I'm patient. Yes, I have a legitimate business. My business was legitimately affected when the pandemic happens. So when I applied for my PPP loan and got approved for my PPP loan for $10,000 to $50,000 as it was reported, I got whatever I got legally. Didn't have to lie and say I employ my mom, my brother, my sister, and everyone else. Didn't have to do all that. Didn't have to say I employed anyone but myself because as a stylist, my only person that I do employ is myself. I get hired to do personal shopping. I get hired to style people. I get hired to go X, Y, and Z. So when the pandemic happens, it affected my income. Now, granted, that's just part of my income because as you know, I have 1,001 jobs. I have 1,001 talents to make sure that I constantly do that. That's why I didn't apply for the first one when the first round came out because I figured, no, I'm still good. But when the second one came around, why not do it? Why not apply for it and see what they say and see what happens? And by the way, I got forgiven for my loan because I can show proof that what I say I needed the money for, I actually spent the money on. See, people walk around here giving you bad advice saying that, oh, well, you only can get certain forgivenesses after so many things. No, if you all have a legitimate business, have a legitimate EIN number, and show them that you had that number prior to this pandemic, more chances than not, you will be forgiven for your loan. At least I know I was, because my business is legitimate. You know what I'm saying? My business is registered with the state of Georgia. My business is actually in the Secretary of State. It's documented there. And been there for what, the past 5 to 7 years? But when you do shit to other people, whatever, want to expose other people for things that is not an embarrassment. So I don't understand why y'all, and I say y'all because I mean everybody on YouTube who's screaming, oh, someone got a PPP loan or EIDL loan. How's that embarrassment if you can legitimately do it? Now, it's embarrassing when you get arrested and when you get put up on charges because you lied and falsified information. Now, that's the embarrassing aspect of this whole situation. The embarrassing aspect isn't getting one. And not that you need one to survive, because as y'all know, my lifestyle has not changed. The money that I spent is the money that I spent. The money that I have remaining is the money that I have remaining for my business in my business account, which is not touched. I work too much and is too blessed in what I do for me to have to try to scheme, scam, and or be embarrassed by the fact that there was a program out there that allowed me to recoup some of the money that I've lost during the pandemic and to be able to continue my business. But it's a difference when you're lying about how many employees you have, how many people work for you, the establishment in which you worked in. Because if someone was to ask a question like, this barbershop, where is it located? If they do an audit of said barbershop and show that a 1-bedroom studio apartment in the ghetto in Forest Park can't hold 10 employees, 20 employees, 30 employees, 40 employees. I'm just saying, make it make sense. See, y'all was so big to expose food junkie. You can remember the person came down into my chat and asked, are these your initials? I'm going to pop you at 9 o'clock. Okay, pop me. It still doesn't change how I live, where I live, what I spend, and how I spend. My lifestyle hasn't changed. See, I didn't show a fake ass, fraudulent ass glow up on here. I've been doing the same thing since day one since I've been on here. Being in this car, going back and forth to work. That hasn't changed. I don't have to lie and try to expose people or pop people to make money. I get off my ass, leave my house, punch into somebody's clock, do the job that I'm paid to do, punch out, and go home. And start my own creativity. Sketching, drawing, designing, painting, conceptualizing. Yet all those things I get paid for when I do it for someone else. And if they like the ideas that I come up with on my own, I get paid for that as well. See, that's what the business is that I do, besides working for someone else. Oh, you want a wedding dress? My first initial fee is $175 just to talk to me for an hour. You want to go shop for you? This is going to be an all-day situation? Okay, that fee is $1,300. When I went out of town recently, like I told you, I made a lot of money going out of town because I had a day rate plus per diem. It was all part of a contract. It was all part of a business that I do. What's up, baby? How you doing? Welcome. See, I'm patient. I don't have to sit here and go back and forth with you and argue with you and fuss and fight with you and try to clown you. Because the reality is, your life is already the roast and gag. Your life is already the clown. Your life is already the drag. Y'all think I just saying stuff when I say I must continue to live my life while you continue to live yours? And I say with a smile. Because as hard as I work, as much as I work, I reap the benefits of my labor. And that's just me. My husband has a 6-figure job. See, out of the 20 years that we've been together, not once has I went to him for money, or not once have he come to me for money. Because we're grown as men and we take care of ourselves while taking care of each other. When he get a bonus, he asked me, what do I want? When I get a bonus, I ask him, what do he want? See, I didn't have to get the PPP loan, but it made it easier for my business. It's made it easier for me to continue to do my business and the other work that I do without worrying about how I'm going to continue that business, the marketing for that business, the traveling for that business, buying the supplies for that business. It made it easier. So when you want to say, people aren't here say, oh, I have to take a PPP loan out, like it's an embarrassment. The embarrassment is coming on here begging for money. That's the embarrassment. The embarrassment is coming on here asking for money. The embarrassment is having people buy you clothes. The embarrassment is having people buy you stuff that you should already have as an adult. That's the embarrassment. The embarrassment is putting lemon pepper seasoning on your wish list. Putting underwear on your wish list. That's the embarrassment. Putting undergarments on a wish list, a birthday wish list. Putting shoes and pants and shirts and socks and things. Bras and things. Utensils and things. That's the embarrassment. Someone with a legitimate business who has been affected by this pandemic and getting government assistance that was put in place for you and the means for you to be forgiven from it, when you can show proof that this is what I spent the money on, that's the embarrassment. Taking monies under false pretenses is the embarrassment. Lying and potentially putting not only yourself, but your family members in harm's way, or jail time, or being further in debt, is the embarrassment. I'm just saying. Like, when I say I'm patient, it means that I don't have to sit here and argue with y'all all day long. I just sit back and wait, because I know based on how you living on here, in real life, you're living in a fucked up situation as well. You're living a fraudulent lifestyle that you can't afford. Legally, mentally, spiritually, financially, socially, emotionally. You can't afford the lifestyle that you're trying to portray on here on these cameras. So I just wait and wait and wait. And when your life starts crumbling down, crumble, 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 I'm going to laugh at you, because I'm just that petty. I give two fucks about what you do in your personal life. But once you try to ruin me and ruin my life and try to embarrass me, baby, I don't get embarrassed by y'all. Y'all are broke. Y'all are poor. Y'all are ugly. It is what it is. You're misshapen, out of shape, you're dumb, some of you can't read or can't read. I'm just saying. Your life is the read. Your life is the tragedy. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. While you're trying to expose people and pop people what's not, what you need to do is pop them damn bumps inside your head, clean out your scalp, and the other shit that you need to do, clean up your pores of your skin. I'm just saying, make sure that you don't have jaundice, because that's why your eyes are yellow all the time. I'm just saying, there's a lot of things you can be doing besides trying to pop somebody. There's a lot of things you can be doing in your life to make sure that your life is where it should be, opposed to trying to pop someone. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Look, I'm patient. Everyone who tried to fuck with me was not, everyone who lied on me, and everyone who does shit to me was not thinking I'm supposed to respond to every little thing that you do. Nah. You see, I haven't mentioned your name. Everyone knows who I'm talking about, though. Because like I said, back and just smile and just watch all this shit go down, while actually giving you content on this channel. But still watch the bullshit that unfolds and laugh at you. See, I'm petty enough to don't give a fuck about you or your life or whoever goes on in your household. If you're homeless on the street, begging or selling pussy for pennies on the dollar, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. You tried me for no reason. You tried to expose me for no reason. You tried to embarrass me for no reason. Oh, well, you shouldn't do that. That's not right. Why should I heard that wasn't right when they did it to me? Was it right then when you want to pop me and expose me? Was it right then? The difference is I say everything you say is true, because I don't care what you say. Everything you say about me is true, then and now. It's all true. Every last thing is true. But the difference is, if you try to expose me, there's no illegal deeds under my record, under my belt. Everything that I do is legitimate. Paperwork, government records, everything is all in place. Now that you're being exposed for having loans, fraudulent loans and things, yes, baby, pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Everything that you do is fraudulent. You have a fraudulent lifestyle, you have a fraudulent personality, and now you have fraudulent loans out there. You know people are going to jail for that, right? You know people are going to jail. I'm going to jail? You know people are getting locked up for that, being fined way more money than you took. You know people are getting in trouble for that, right? And saying you have 10 employees. I remember when this first came out, when you said that you put certain people on your list as employees. Remember Nicole, how Tyler said that Ty and them used her name? And people thought she was crazy? No, because I heard several people on here say that. Oh, I got this and that. Girl, the difference is you're bragging about something that is fraudulent. People have taken those recordings of you saying such things. Yes, Food Junkie got a PPP loan. Yes, Food Junkie was forgiven from his PPP loan because he showed records and evidence, and there's a long history dating back to 2016 of him having a business. Nothing to do with YouTube. He didn't get a EIN number around the pandemic time, early part of 2020. No. I had that EIN number since 2016, 2017. That's how long I've been working for myself. I'm just saying. Y'all need to stop following these false prophets, or shall I say prophetesses. Stop listening to people who's constantly struggling, begging Peter to pay Paul. That's what y'all choose to listen to, y'all choose to follow like they're somebody important. We're not constantly itching and scratching just to make ends meet. I'm just saying, I'm not better than nobody, but at the same time, you're not going to sit here and tell me that I'm wrong for laughing and gloating and luxuriating in someone else's pain who have tried to cause me pain. Not only me, but numerous of people. When the chicken come home to nest, this is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. I'm just saying. You've done so much shit. Now people want people to have sympathy and empathy toward you. For what? You are a despicable person. A miserable, despicable individual. And you deserve everything that you're going through and that you're going to go through. A lot of you do. And that's not me putting a curse on anybody or putting a hex on anybody. It's me just telling you. I told y'all, it's called karma. Karma's a bald head, little ponytail, fat bitch. And she don't like anybody. I'm just saying. Don't want away, girl. Karma's gonna get you. I'm just saying. Y'all don't understand that y'all are praising and lifting up people in their bullshit, in their mediocrity. And you wonder why they keep doing what they do. Because y'all choose to follow and support the bullshit that they do. It is what the fuck it is. You don't have to like me, but no one on here can tell you what I've done to them. Period. No one can. I know we hear that a lot. No one can tell me what I've done to them. No one can tell what. No, I tell you what. If I'm fucking with you, or going back and forth with you, or even mentioning you in a negative way, I can tell you what you've done to me. I can tell you exactly what you've done, what you said, all those things. But no one that has attacked me can say, oh, he did X, Y, Z. Pinpoint it for me. Because if I did it, I can admit to it. But no one can do that. But everyone wants to harass Food Junkie when they want to. You know, I don't get involved, so they realize that, you know what I'm saying, I won't go back and forth with them, so they stop doing it. But the reality is, everybody who has a problem with me, no one can tell you, oh, he did X, Y, Z to me. Exactly. No one can tell you what I've done to them. No one can. I don't care who it is. You can, out of the people who don't like you, who choose to come on here and troll and harass, what's not. Oh, what did he do to your fave? Tell me, what did he do to your fave? The person that you're caping for, the person that you are attacking him for, what did he do to them? Well, he said, well, he did. Huh? What did I do? Nothing but defend myself. But I'm not a victim at all. I'm a grown ass man. I can handle it. I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? But all of you who's out here doing dirty shit, who have done dirty shit, I'm patient. And when it's time for me to come on here and say I told you so and laugh at you, this is what it's gonna look like. This is what it's gonna look like. This is what I'm gonna look like while I'm doing it. Because it's funny to me. Because I told you to stop. It's called karma, people. I don't care how good or how high you think you're living right now, at this point in time, the reality is when it's time for the chickens to come home to nest, it's going to happen. It could be tomorrow, it could be 2 years from now. I don't even have to know that it's happening. We don't even have to know that it's happening. But you're going to know. And there's going to be something that indicates, damn, I fucked over X, Y, and Z. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Now that I need something, now that I want something, now that I, am in dire straits, what I need the most is not going to be there. What you need the most will not be there. How you choose to behave and interact and react to things is a direct correlation to who you are as a person. I say this all the time. I was speaking to somebody on the phone today from a long time. And they reminded me, you always say this YouTube thing is just a small microcosm of what happens in the real world. I'm like, I do say that. Because it is. If you react and behave the way you act, which I know a lot of you do, on here, like you do in real life, I see why you are in the position that you're in. Constantly scraping, constantly scrounging, constantly conniving, constantly being deceitful and despicable individuals. Because that's who you are on here. That's who you show me that you are on here. And like I always say, once I see you, I can't unsee you. I can't. I can't unsee the person that you are once you show me and reveal yourself to me. Like I said, I'm gloating. I'm not all obnoxious with it and rude and crazy with it. But yeah, it feels good for someone who tried to hurt you get hurt and embarrassed and exposed the same way they tried to do to you. That feels good. You see how honest I am with you guys? Because I'm honest with myself. I'm telling you, it feels good to watch someone squirm in the same way they try to make you squirm. It feels good to see that someone is embarrassed the exact same way that they try to embarrass you. You see how I am big enough to say that with no shame and don't feel bad about it? I don't care what your living situation is, what your family situation is, what your family structure is. I don't care. Because you didn't care about the safety of me and my household when you revealed my name, when you tried to expose my college situation, when you tried to expose my, whatever you, because I didn't watch the video, so I don't know what you did. Well, I know that you did something that I didn't put on here. You popped me, or let you tell it, popped me. You know what I'm saying? You know, it feels good to watch you go through the same shit that you have to put me through. The difference is, I still live my life, and you still living yours. What you say didn't hurt me at all. So I don't care. Everything is true. The good, the bad, and the indifferent. Everything is true. Everything is true. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to think about me, whatever you want to say about me, what's not, it's all true. It's all true. Now what? But once you are revealed for who you are, how does it feel to be exposed? How does it feel to be a fraud? How does it feel to be dutching and diving and hiding from the feds? How does it feel? Then I answer your door. When they knock on that door, would you answer that call, baby? Can you answer that call? I'm just asking questions and gloating and having fun and laughing and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, it feels good. Because everyone that you fucked with for no reason whatsoever, just to get the quote unquote clout that you think you have, only if your clout matched your bank account, you'll be in a good place. Only if the numbers that you have on your videos match the numbers that was in your bank account without fraudulent and false pretenses, you will be okay. See, my numbers on here are low, extremely low. The numbers in my bank account is not all 5 of them. Business account, personal accounts, savings accounts. That's just mine. My husband's even higher than mine. I'm just saying. My portfolio is beautiful. See, that's why I work out and have happen things like that. If my personal finances are fine, this virtual bull crap is just that. Virtual bull crap. The numbers on here means absolutely nothing. The numbers in that bank account means everything. And the number in my mutual funds and my compound interest accounts and things like that, those mean a lot. See, I don't live video to video. You did, baby? How was it? You liked it? I'm just saying, make it make sense. You praising people who is financially broke, morally bankrupt, financially bankrupt, but yet virtually they everything. It was good. I'm happy you enjoyed it, baby. Make that make sense. You praise the people who are financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, socially broken, but virtually they own and popping, right? But yet they pull out their pockets is full of dust and lint balls. Make that make sense. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna come here and be messy for a quick little moment, be a little petty, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, that's who I am once in a while. It's called balance. You gotta have a balance of pettiness and a balance of real content and showing people something that they can use. Giving them news that they can use. Giving them information that they can use. Feeding not only their soul, but also their moral compass as well. Feeding their stomachs and their moral compass. Here's the name, baby. Food junkie. And stay up away from them damn PPP loans and them EID loans. You know what I'm saying? Stay up from those things, you know what I'm saying? At least if you're going to do something like that, was that make sure that it's legitimate. Make sure you're not lying and can be caught in a lie. Because all I got to do is, if someone called, I think someone called already, but all they do is say, watch these videos. They telling themselves. When do you ever hear them say that there was a barber? When did you ever hear them say that there was some type of cosmetologist? They just now recently went to the Chinese store and got some hair to try to sell. I'm just saying, people, like, you gotta learn how to lie better. Learn how to be a business person. Just saying, make it make sense. I came on here designing. I came on here after I went to New York Fashion Week. I showed 2 collections. Had meetings with Express and Kohl's. I'm just saying, I came on here doing that. I have clients that I still can call. This is my client here. This is an invoice that I sent them. This is an invoice. This is the payment for the invoice. Show that it's paid. This is what money I still have out. This is my ledger right here. This is my chart showing you what I made, what I've made, you know what I'm saying, prior to this pandemic. This is how much it cost me when everything shut down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you so much information. Business class 101, people. Business class 101. Have your records in order. Have your books in order. So just in case you do get audited, here you go. Here you go. Here's my books. Shows you what I spent. Showed you what I made. Showed you what went out. Showed you what came in. The first year, I spent more to build up the business. Second year, I made a slight profit. Third year, I was off and running. Cooking with gas. Oh, you also have somebody decorate their bathroom? This is what she paid me. You have someone come up with a cover for the cookbook? Oh, this is what I got paid. Here's the invoice for that. See? Conceptualizing ideas. I do more than just, you know what I'm saying, come on here and eat salads, as some of y'all think. Show you different cooking ideas. Also come with recipes for people to cook, for catering companies, things of that nature. Also come with photographs for cookbooks and pictures for cookbooks like that. I know, like I said, you'll be surprised what I do and what I know. You'll be surprised. When I say I'm an artist, baby, an artist. My medium is just a whole different type of things, from food to fashion, to, you know what I'm saying, paint to charcoal, pastels, gouache, watercolor. I'm just saying. I'm an artist in its truest form. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different things that I get paid for. You think my ideas are free? I try to be nice to people on here and get them good ideas and free ideas. I try to help people out. Never again. Never again. I'll watch you fall and burn and tumble down to the ground in a blaze of glory before I give you a free idea again. Because people don't appreciate things like that. They don't realize that the ideas that I come up with was I also come up with whatever. Oh, I was gonna be messy. Let me be messy right quick. Y'all like the idea I had that was shown, you know what I'm saying, last weekend? That was still my idea. No matter what you want to say. Even wore my concept on your face. And it looked horrible on you. It was all dark. I'm like, oh my God. Where's the pizzazz? Where's the shine? Where's the There was none. I'm like, oh, Pola Tink Tink. Pola Tink Tink. That whole situation looked depressed. Like I said, you can steal idea. You can steal talent. Anyway, y'all, let me go finish my lunch inside. Y'all have a great day. I appreciate y'all being here. I love you guys. And you guys like this video, please. I definitely would appreciate it. As always, it's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself. And definitely, what's up, Tam, baby? How you doing? And definitely respect someone else. It's in a long one, you guys. Just a little quick me being messy and petty for a quick second. Doing roundhouse kicks for everybody who been fuck with me. Well, it's not that I chose not to say their names. Say their names. No. Say their names. No. Y'all have a great day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.